Home price appreciation is up, new listings coming to the market is coming down, and demand is staying consistent. This is not a market headed for a crash, even though I know people still feel like it is. I get it. I really do. We have just come out of 2 super crazy years in the real estate market, and many people have forgotten what a normal market looks like. It is normal to have price reductions, and it is normal for homes to stay on the market for longer than 3 days. It is also normal in the Phoenix market to have the summertime slow down a little bit for the home buying and selling season. What can make it really challenging to remember all these things is the media. They are constantly flashing things in our face about it is worse than we thought, or prices will come down 20% in 2023. They want people to get riled up about everything, and it makes it hard to see the forest through the trees. So let's take a look at what a normal market looks like. How long is it normal for homes to sit on the market? And do people sell their homes below their list price? And if so, by how much? Do they do price reductions? And is it normal for sellers to offer concessions to buyers? This can all be really hard to remember, especially for sellers coming out of this euphoria that was our real estate market in the last 2 years. But the reality is the real estate market is cyclical. It goes up, it goes down, it even goes sideways sometimes. So I think it's important to look at what a normal market looks like, if nothing more than just a reminder. Let's take a look back at the market in 2019 when it was much more normal and see what things looked like then. Because what I'm hearing is that most people are comparing this market to 2008, right before our crash, where what is really happening is a more normal market. And here in the Phoenix market, we haven't had a more normal market in quite some time. So it doesn't surprise me that people don't remember. Now, I've talked about this in other videos, but I want to bring this up again because it is a really good reminder. Do you know what the average days on market was in 2008 before our crash? 130 days. Yep, 130 days just to get a contract on your house, not to get a contract and close. And that was looked at as a hot market. So let's take a look at this chart, which is going to show you the number of days it has taken to get a contract all the way to close, all the way back to 2017. Okay, so let's take a look at this chart right here that's going to show you, like I said, days on market all the way to close. So currently we sit at 40 days. Now, if we go all the way back to 2017, in August, we're looking at 63 days. Now to 2018, in August, we were at 59 days. In 2019, in August, we were 59 days. Again, these are more normal markets. And so our average sales, contract to sales days range is still below that. Now, just to give you an idea, again, August of 2020, we were at 47 days. August in 2021, we were 27 days. So again, those two years, those were our non-normal years. So right now at 40 days, we are still well below what the normal is. So now I want to take a look at this chart that shows you the list price to sales price ratio. Now, before we go any further, I know everyone's eyes has gone right here, and that is a significant drop. But you have to remember here, May of 2022, we were at 101.7% of the list price to sales price. So they were selling over the list price right here, and this was not normal. It's not sustainable. So let's just take a look at this right now. We are at 97.8% of list price to sales price. Now let's just jump across all the way over 97.8% in April of 2019. Then again, we just jump around. This does not stay constant. Then we want to take a look all the way. Look, this is 2013. We were at 97.8. 2012, we were at 95% of list price to sales price. So as you can see, this does jump quite significantly. But 97.8, look at this. For a really long time, we were right in that 97 percentile of list price to sales price range. Very normal. Now, back to this big steep drop off. I want to just bring this up again because it's drastic. I know it. There's no denying it. It looks like a really big jump off of a cliff. I just want to make this very clear. This is not representing a value loss in your house. What this is representing is a deceleration in your overall price appreciation of your home. Not that you've lost money. It's just the amount that your home is actually appreciating year over year. That is what's slowing right now. So now let's take a look at price reductions. Does that happen in a normal market? So this chart just shows you how normal it is. We've got price reductions in every single market. This one shocked me. I'm not going to lie. This was February of this year. There were still 404 people that were reducing their price in February of this year. I didn't think anybody reduced their price in February or the beginning of this year at all. So this is just telling it happens in every single market. Now, yes, the price reductions have drastically gone up. However, remember, these are people that didn't believe that our market had shifted. These are people that were still thinking that they could ask whatever they wanted to for their house. And now they're realizing, oh, I really do have to reduce my price. But back to, is this normal or not? Let's look at this. This is back in 2019. We had 2,200 price reductions in January. Let's find August. Again, really normal for us to come down. And the big reason that we come down in August and in September is because this is not our normal selling season. So we have less homes on the market during that July and August time period. So we are at 1,500, still at 1,500 homes that were reducing their list price in 2019. So again, it is very normal to see price reductions in every single market. And we're seeing, again, more of that normal. It's becoming more normalized again to start doing those price reductions. We're having to correct a little bit. That's why we're seeing a spike, but it is normal to have price reductions in every market. Now, I do really believe that one of the other big contributing factors to this huge spike in our list price reductions are a lot of the iBuyers. These iBuyers are strategically, I say that, I don't know how strategic this is, but strategically reducing their price every week to 2 weeks. And so we're seeing more price reductions probably than normal because we have so many of those homes currently on the market. But again, as you can see, every market we've got price reductions. It kind of goes up and down. This is when we hit that low point down in that 2021, 2022 time when it wasn't a normal market. All of our other markets, we saw a pretty significant amount of price reductions. One of the other things you have to remember is that our interest rates have risen significantly over the past few months, and then they've jumped around a bit, which has really affected affordability. This also just scares buyers who really just want to make the right decision. But even with all of this, homes are still selling, and homes that are priced right will sell more quickly and for more money. Now, how about seller concessions? Do those happen in a normal market? So as you can see from this chart, which I just want to point out right now, this chart only does go back to December of 2019, but it is a really good illustration of what has happened over that period of time. Seller concessions were 24.7% from the time that they started kind of with this report, and then it kind of bounced around. Here we are in 2020. Now, again, we were right about here, down here, when the shutdowns happened. And then because we just were not sure, this is one of the other times everyone was talking about a housing crash. So seller concessions spiked. They went up, and then just look at this. They plummeted down. But it happens in all the markets. So again, 2020, very normal. And then it slid down. Then look at how low it stayed. December 2019, we were at 25%. And right now we are at 15%. So that's a big difference. So normal market, still concessions high. We're still below what that normal threshold is for seller concessions. Now, just because our days on market are going up, our list price to sales price ratio is coming down, our overall list price reductions are going up, and we have more seller concessions, that does not mean we are headed for a crash. Now, we have had headlines talking about a market crash since 2015. And had you listened to them and done nothing, you could have lost out on 40%, 50% or more in your overall home appreciation. Now, please, before you start writing these comments down below saying that, well, you're a real estate agent and you're going to tell people to buy and sell in any market. Well, go ahead and write those comments because it does help out. And if you found value in this, make sure you hit that like button too. But my goal here overall is to just provide information. If you are looking to buy or sell, it is pertinent that you get the right information at the right time. I can honestly tell you that I got a phone call today from someone that was looking at a piece of land. They wanted to buy this land really badly. They asked some questions of me. I asked some questions of them. At the end of it, guess what I told them? Do not buy. Why? It wasn't the right thing for them. The timing was not good. The only time that I think it is right for you to buy is when it's right for you. And now might not be that time. I just don't want to see people making decisions based on the headlines that are provoking fear just for fear's sake. After the past 2 years of complete frenzied home buying and selling, moving to a more normal market seems like an extremely drastic shift. But hopefully, this has helped you see that all of these things happen in a normal market. And the numbers we're seeing for each one of those things we talked about, they're more normal than they were just 2 years ago. If I can answer any questions at all, please feel free to reach out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.